If you're a black woman who's tried everything for your thinning crown but nothing works, what I'm about to reveal will shock you. And it might be the missing piece that finally explains why your hair keeps falling out. You've spent hundreds on oils, treatments, and products, yet your bald spots keep spreading and your edges won't grow back. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the hidden biological reason this is happening and the breakthrough that's finally giving black women their hair back. Here's what no one tells black women about hair loss. You're not losing hair because of stress, hormones, or bad genetics. You're losing hair because of a biological deficiency that affects up to 60% of black women, and most doctors have never heard of it. I'm going to show you exactly what this deficiency is, why it's destroying your follicles right now, and how to replace what your scalp is missing without surgery, without side effects, and for less than you'd spend on monthly hair products. You'll hear the heartbreaking story of how I discovered this truth through my own patient who was scheduled for a 15,000 hair transplant until we found what her scalp was really missing. You'll learn about the tiny oil-producing glands that other women take for granted, but that black women have 60% fewer of. And why this single difference explains the epidemic of crown balding in our community. This discovery flies in the face of everything you've been told about black women's hair loss. You'll see why the oils and moisturizers everyone recommends are actually making your hair loss worse. I'm going to reveal why heavy oils suffocate your already oil-starved follicles, show you the shocking research that revealed black women's scalp biology is fundamentally different, and explain how 3 ingredients can replace the function of the glands you don't have. I'm a board-certified dermatologist who spent 15 years treating black women's hair loss, and this discovery has transformed how I approach every case. This is specifically for black women experiencing crown thinning, edge loss, or bald spots that won't respond to traditional treatments. I know this sounds too good to be true, especially if you've tried everything. But the science behind this is solid and the results speak for themselves. Women who thought they needed hair transplants are now seeing new growth in areas that have been bald for years. Others have stopped the progression of their hair loss within weeks. I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, a board-certified dermatologist specializing in black women's scalp health. I've treated over 3,000 women with hair loss, and for years, I was giving the same ineffective advice as every other doctor. The turning point came 18 months ago with a patient named Michelle. She was 45, a successful attorney, and had been losing hair for 3 years. She'd tried everything, oils, growth treatments, even considered quitting her relaxer. She came to me as a last resort before scheduling a hair transplant. Like every other doctor, I diagnosed her with androgenetic alopecia and prescribed minoxidil, but Michelle was different. She pushed back. "Dr. Mitchell," she said, "I've been using Rogaine for 8 months. My crown is getting worse, not better. There has to be something else going on." That night, I couldn't stop thinking about Michelle's case. Her hair loss pattern, the way her scalp looked under magnification, the fact that traditional treatments weren't working, something wasn't adding up. So I started researching. I spent weeks diving into research about black women's scalp biology, follicle function, and oil production. That's when I found the studies that changed everything. Here's what I discovered. Black women have significantly fewer sebaceous glands in their crown area, up to 60% fewer than other demographics. These are the tiny oil-producing glands that keep your scalp moisturized and your follicles healthy. This isn't about hair care or styling choices. This is about basic biology. Your scalp literally cannot produce enough natural oil to keep your follicles alive and functioning. Without adequate oil production, dead skin cells build up around your hair roots like cement. Your follicles become suffocated and inflamed. Over time, they stop producing hair entirely and eventually die. This research comes from dermatological studies published in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology and the International Journal of Trichology. The data is clear. Sebaceous gland density varies significantly by ethnicity, with black women having the lowest concentration in crucial areas like the crown. Once I understood the problem was sebaceous gland deficiency, the solution became obvious. We needed to replace the function of the glands that aren't there. You can't solve an oil deficiency by adding more oil, especially when your compromised scalp can't process it. You need to replace the complete function of what healthy sebaceous glands do: cleanse, protect, and nourish. I developed what I call sebaceous gland replacement therapy, a 3-step process that systematically replaces every function your missing glands should perform. The formula uses salicylic acid for the cleansing function, dexpanthenol for barrier protection, and L-menthol for circulation stimulation. Each ingredient has clinical data supporting its role in scalp health and follicle function. After my breakthrough with Michelle, I searched everywhere for a treatment that addressed sebaceous gland deficiency. I needed something that could replace missing gland function, not just add more products to an already compromised scalp. Everything on the market was either heavy oils that would suffocate oil-deficient follicles, or generic growth treatments that couldn't penetrate through the buildup and inflammation. I had to create something entirely new. Working with cosmetic chemists, I developed a lightweight, fast-absorbing formula that could deliver pharmaceutical-grade ingredients directly to suffocated follicles. The first versions were too heavy, then too light. We struggled to find the right concentration of active ingredients that would work on compromised scalp barriers without causing irritation. After months of testing, we achieved the perfect formulation. The metal rollerball delivery system ensured precise application, and the lightweight formula absorbed completely without leaving residue. Michelle was my first test case. Within 6 weeks, her scalp looked healthier under magnification. By 3 months, she had visible new growth in areas that had been smooth for over a year. Word spread quickly among my patients. Women started asking for the special treatment Michelle was using. That's when I knew we had something revolutionary. That's how Ore Naturals Hair Revival Ampoule was born, the first and only treatment designed specifically for sebaceous gland deficiency in Black women. Ore Naturals Hair Revival Ampoule contains 3 pharmaceutical-grade ingredients in precise concentrations designed for oil-deficient scalps. The metal rollerball applicator ensures targeted delivery to problem areas. Hair transplants cost $15,000 plus with no guarantee your gland deficiency won't cause continued loss. Heavy oils suffocate your already struggling follicles. Generic growth treatments can't penetrate compromised scalp barriers. Hormone therapies target the wrong cause entirely. This is the only treatment that addresses the root biological cause of Black women's hair loss. You're not just buying a product, you're investing in a solution designed specifically for your scalp's unique needs. Simply apply to problem areas each night using the precision applicator. The lightweight formula absorbs quickly and works while you sleep to restore missing gland function. Due to the pharmaceutical-grade ingredients and specialized manufacturing process, we can only produce limited quantities. We frequently sell out, and restocking takes 8 to 12 weeks. My mission is to ensure every Black woman understands her unique scalp biology and has access to treatments designed for her specific needs. Not generic solutions that ignore our differences. Professional scalp treatments cost $200 plus per session. Hair transplants cost $15,000 plus. This revolutionary treatment costs less than what most women spend on monthly hair products, yet it addresses the actual biological cause of your hair loss. Normally $89.99, but for a limited time you can get Ore Naturals for just $29.99. Most women order 2 to 3 bottles to ensure they have enough for complete scalp restoration and to share with family members who need this breakthrough too. When you click the button below, you'll go to our secure order page where you can select your package and complete your purchase. Your Ore Naturals will ship within 24 hours. You have 90 full days to try Ore Naturals completely risk-free. If you're not thrilled with your results, simply return it for a full refund, no questions asked. You have 2 choices. Continue using treatments that weren't designed for your biology and watch your hair loss progress, or take action today with the first solution created specifically for sebaceous gland deficiency. This presentation is ending, and there's no guarantee how long this special pricing will be available. Your follicles can't wait. Every day of deficiency means more potential damage. Thank you for watching and learning about your scalp's unique biology. Now it's time to take action and give your follicles what they've been missing.